Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a fascinating ritual designed to help you manifest intense love and passion. If you've ever been curious about how intention, energy, and physical elements actually combine to create a deep emotional connection, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're unpacking a highly specific manifestation process today, sourced directly from practitioner Rose for a Soul. We'll look at exactly how this spell is structured to draw out ultimate romantic devotion. It's a really compelling look at what it takes to quite literally bind your intention to another person's energy.
So the source poses a pretty direct question right out of the gate. Are you ready to make your loved one go completely crazy over you? Because the goal here isn't just to manifest a mild crush. The source specifically focuses on cultivating a profound, intense longing. The entire ritual we're about to explore is built around drawing this overwhelming emotion toward you by using your own deeply focused energy.
To unpack this whole process today, we've got a straightforward agenda. We'll start with gathering your physical items, move into the step-by-step ritual execution, discuss the power of personal focus, and finally, look at completing the spell.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, Gathering Your Physical Items. Let's look at what you need to get started.
The stuff you need for this is actually incredibly accessible. You're just going to grab a tall glass of water, a plain piece of paper, a blue or black pen, the source notes, either color is totally fine, and a fragrance. Now, if you don't wear perfume or cologne, no worries at all, it's completely optional, and we'll cover a really cool alternative method for that in just a second. What's so fascinating here is that relying on everyday objects to channel intention is a massive cornerstone of sympathetic magic. These totally mundane items become highly charged vessels for your personal power.
Okay, moving right along to Section 2, Step-by-Step Ritual Execution. This is where your focused intention literally hits the paper.
All right, so first up, you're going to write your loved one's full first and last name on that piece of paper. Right beneath that, you're instructed to write this exact undeniable mantra: "Your love and passion is one with me." And then, immediately following that statement, you finish it off by writing your own first and last name. You're basically creating a textual sandwich here, spiritually binding their identity, the passionate intention, and your identity all together tightly on the page. Now here is a super strict rule from the source regarding how to size the paper down once you've written on it. You absolutely must tear the paper by hand. No scissors allowed. Why? Well, the source emphasizes that because we are working with deeply personal energies, physically tearing the paper by hand actually transfers your unique physical signature directly into the spell. Using cold, sharp scissors is believed to sever that natural energetic flow. It's all about keeping a hands-on, unbroken connection to the work. So just to give you a really clear sequence for the casting. Step 1, write your text binding the two names. Step 2, carefully tear that paper by hand to preserve the energy. Step 3, apply your scent or essence. And Step 4, let the paper sink all the way down to the bottom of the tall glass of water. This sequential flow is vital. Every single step intentionally builds on the last to lock in that craving without breaking the momentum.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, the power of personal focus. Let's shift gears from the physical stuff to the intention that actually powers this ritual.
Let's circle back to that fragrance step we mentioned earlier. The source actually calls this your essence. If you're using a perfume, just give it one spray right onto the text. But if you don't wear fragrance, you simply rub the paper right on your neck or skin to transfer your natural scent and physical vibration. Biologically speaking, scent is deeply, deeply tied to primal memory and raw attraction. So in this ritual, your essence is the literal energy of your personal vibration. It's what directs the spell like a homing beacon from you specifically to them. Now, you might be wondering why a tall glass specifically? Well, according to the source, the physical material of glass actually makes it easier for that energetic flow to turn into real power. Dropping the paper into the water inside a tall glass acts as a sort of amplifier. It transforms your intention and your essence into a magnetic pole that aims to make your loved one totally impassioned for you. Once the paper is resting at the bottom, the next step is all about timing and placement. You need to put this glass under your bed or right next to you on a bedside table for exactly one night. The source explains that while you sleep, your personal vibration is actively emanating the words written on the paper. Think about it. When we sleep, our subconscious mind is wide open, completely unfiltered by all those daily distractions. Keeping the glass right near your bed ensures your deep sleeping energy feeds the spell all night long. And finally, Section 4, completing the spell. Let's look at the next morning and see how we wrap this up. So, you wake up the next day, and you've got 3 final actions to lock this manifestation in. First, carefully take the glass and toss the water outside in the open air, making sure you keep the piece of paper. Second, set that paper aside and let it air dry completely. And lastly, once it's entirely dry, you burn it. This sequence finalizes the whole process, completely releasing your deeply set intention out into the world.
This part is actually kind of brilliant because it explains the reasoning behind those final steps. Throwing the water outside isn't just about emptying a glass. It creates this amazing contrast. You're taking this deeply private, intimate vibration you cultivated in the dark all night, and you're releasing it out to connect directly with the soil and the broader universe. The Source frames this as using everything the earth gives us, combined with your pure emotion, to draw that intense passion right back to you.
As we wrap up this explainer, it really leaves us with a provocative question. Is it possible that combining the Earth's simple elements with our own deeply focused intention is the ultimate key to manifesting the love we crave? The ritual we broke down today definitely suggests that by focusing our physical essence and structuring our deep romantic cravings with intense intention, we can manifest incredible passion. Whether you see this as a psychological tool for personal focus or a true metaphysical transfer of energy, this structured approach to pursuing love is undeniably fascinating. Thank you so much for joining me today, and keep exploring the power of your own intentions.